Hey, this is Josh Rayleigh. I'm just going to show you a couple quick knots that'll be very useful for you, no matter what you like to do. Um, so I got just a couple pieces of 60-pound leader wire here, or leader line, a couple barrel swivels, and then I got one probably 7/0 J hook, and then probably a 6/0 circle hook, just depending on what you were going to do. But first thing I wanted to show you is a snell. Snelling is very simple. It's a very reliable way to attach your hook to line, and it helps for a good hookup as well. So the first thing you want to do is take your line, take your hook here, run it. I like to run it through the back side. This is kind of my way. Bring your tag line down. About the length of the shank of the hook. Take this end, wrap it about 6-7 times around the shank of the hook. Once you've done that, just take the other tag end, run it through the eye of the hook, kind of pull it tight like that. And now you have the hook snelled. And if you see how that is, the hook, instead of setting straight down, will be kind of set at an angle, and then when you get a bite, it almost like it helps with the action to the hook set. The way that the hook kind of sets it at an angle rather than just swinging, if you just kind of tied a regular knot. So that's one reason why I like to snell hooks. Now there's a simple knot that I use for almost all of my fishing knots. I just call it the quick and easy knot. I'm sure it actually has a name, but I don't know what it is. My grandpa taught it to me when I was a kid. Taught it to me and my friends. We all call it the quick and easy knot because he always taught it to me and my friends. It's a very useful and reliable knot. I haven't found a knot that is any more reliable, and it's super easy. So what you'll do is just take your tag line here, go through one of your holes in your barrel swivel. Bring it up and make a loop like this. Kind of pinch that off. What you'll do is take your fingers, maybe kind of stretch this out a little bit, and wrap this, say 5-6 times around that loop. What you're going to do, you're going to end up with a little hole here at the top. I don't know if you can see it from where you pinch that off. Then you just run your tag line through that hole, pinch the end of your tag line with the other part of the line, pull that tight. There you go. Now you set up a leader, and this could, this leader can be used for anything from catfish to bluegill or anything in between. So I'm going to show you that. This is with the J hook. I'm going to show you that one more time. Repetition is going to be key. I can do these very, very quickly, very efficiently. And it's just because I've done it thousands of times. So we're going to take another piece of the leader line. Here we have like a 6/0 circle hook. I believe this is a gamakatsu. We'll just run this in the back side of this hole. Bring it down the shank of the hook. I'll pinch that off. I'm going to take and wrap it about 7 times around the shank of the hook. Once I've got that done, I'm going to take the other end here, pull it up through that hole, pull it tight, super reliable. As you can see, same thing. See how the hook sets there, and it kind of sets at an angle, which helps with the hook set, rather than if you just tied it in a knot and it would just be sitting there straight like this. This is snelling like this is especially helpful when you are using a circle hook like this. So with the quick and easy knot, which will be a little bit harder to see, I'm going to do this again. Take your line, run it through one end of your barrel swivel, come up, give yourself plenty of room, give yourself plenty of line, come up, pinch it off here, take this hand, kind of pull this down, and then take and wrap it. You're gonna wrap it 5, 6 times, something like that. You don't have to be specific. Once again, you're gonna be left with a little loop here at the top from where you pinched it off. Run that back up through there. Grab your tag end and your line, pull it and tighten it. And both of these tighten themselves, so they're pulling on themselves, which is something that makes them extremely hard to break. You're very rarely going to be having a knot problem. You're not going to lose many fish because you've had a knot break come undone, because these are actually pulling onto themselves. So now we've got 2 of them, set up here. Just depending on what I wanted to do with them, different leader lines here, and then you can just take the other line of the other line of this and set it up, tied off to your actual line. Typically you're going to put your weight for like a Carolina style rig. You'll put your weight and then maybe like a sinker bumper, and then take your line and tie it to the other side of this barrel swivel, and you would tie it with that same quick and easy knot, and that'll be very, very reliable for you. I hope this has helped somebody. Any questions, let me know. Thanks. Stay hooked up.